my mother's womb. Cause he know the plan.
Yo guys,
Hello everyone,
and welcome to another Tris and Kev video. Remember, it's all about inspiration, motivation, and take the uplift for you. How you guys go? We hope all of you that are viewing this video, you are going well and things are good with you. If not, stay tuned because we have a very much important topic to discuss with you. However, before we do so, we want you guys to continue to subscribe to our channel. Click that subscription button. Don't forget to give us that thumbs up. Alright, and if it is that you like this video, click that notification bell, turn on that notification so you can be aware of every upload that we post. Alright, what we want to do now is a big shout out we're going to give to someone that commented first in our last video. So that will be Mark.
Yes,
Mark, you know yourself.
Melville,
you know yourself. Big up. I do know you enjoyed the video and you know some good feedback concerning the videos. Alright, guys, we have now started and we were doing some calculations, man, she said, and put together all our videos. Now it's not that big, but for us
it's
plenty.
huge.
Alright, I think we have over 1,700 views. Alright, and it's good because we basically now start.
Yes.
Alright, and we're looking to push. We're pushing. Remember, we tell you guys we're on 143 and we want to reach that 200. 200 is 2 million.
Yeah.
You understand?
I want to thank you so much
for
for
the
your
great support.
For your love. You know, continue to help us reach more people.
Yeah.
We want to thank you so much and continue to, you know, support us.
Give us that encouragement, and we ourselves, we hope that we are encouraging you guys. Alright, with that said, Tris, what are we going to talk about today? Singles! Alright, so all of you that are single and you're looking and you want to find that person.
This was actually a request.
A request.
Yeah. A request.
So if it is that you know you really like somebody and you want to be with that person, but you don't know how to go about it, and what we're going to explain to you is for you to not rush into it. So we're going to give you like 4 steps that you could understand exactly what it is you need to do and how exactly you need to look at this relationship. If your eyes are on somebody, listen
and
to
how
what
to choose the right person. You will even learn, you will know how it is, how to look out. How you will know this is the right person.
Yeah, what to look out for.
Yeah.
You know, what to safeguard yourself from. Alright? So we're gonna start with it in 1, 2, 3, yo, we going. Alright guys, so first step number 1, the very first thing that you need to be aware of in a relationship is that the beginning of a relationship is as though you're sowing a seed.
Plant a seed, yeah.
You understand? You know, like when you plant a seed to grow a plant, and all the things that you need to go through, you need to
as you said, like for example, I had a project to do with my nephew.
Oh,
with the red bean.
The red bean.
Yes, and the first time, this is a real good example. Because the first time I planted the seed, it never grew.
She's failed.
It failed. So Kevin used to tell me every day, me I'm a failed project. So that's just like a relationship. Sometimes you get through the first time, it failed, and you may think that, you know, if you try back the second time,
you're going to be the same.
Exactly. But yes, I come back from a plant now. So, I wasn't going to do it again. I tell Kevin, see this is going to be a failed project for my nephew. And then I say, see what, let me try again. So I try again, and then my plants blossom. Because when I was younger, just now, when I was younger, and every time I tried that project, I used to fail. So I tried back now, this time, you know, and it blossom.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it, I give it to my nephew.
Well, of course,
fresh projects, I give it to it grew.
Yeah, we saw tall that
I was taking care of it. I was throwing the first week, you know, throwing the water every day, making sure, you know, it have water until I just see it blossom. I was
nice fact. Alright guys, so what it is we want to bring across to you guys is 4 tips that we're going to give to you so that you can understand the process of how to go. Now we make some notes, of course, and we want to go about it delicately because we want you guys to understand. Alright, the first thing is the beginning of the relationship. And I use the terms, it's like a seed. It's a seed, right? To grow. But what it is you need to look out for, trees, when we relate to the relationship, is what is the purpose of you liking this person? What it is exactly you want to
see a future with this person. Where's the purpose? You want to be with the person for?
Exactly. Is it because you're lonely? Is it because you're friends doing
or
it?
Is it because you're seeing, as you're saying, your close friend in a relationship, and you may think that you are the only single one, and you just rush into something that you know you're not ready for mentally.
Exactly.
Yes,
That is it.
yeah.
Because it's something mentally you have to be ready for. Glad trees bring up that. Because when you're ready for something mentally, you understand what it is about. And this is what you need to know. You need to understand what a relationship is about. A relationship is not to just get with somebody. But you need to understand that when you see that person, you need to already identify during the time while you're friends with the person. You don't rush the relationship. You keep the standard of being friends. Why? Because you get to know up to a certain point exactly who that character is.
Yeah. Who the person is.
Exactly. You need to know. Don't just
Yeah, not the character.
the character of the person. Yeah, I don't know, because the person could fill you with "I love you" at the beginning.
Yeah, especially fellas.
You understand?
They love to say, I love
Yeah.
you. 2 weeks in a relationship, bro.
And
You
the
know
thing
what I
about
mean?
it is this,
Like, or the friend here.
yeah. All right, I'll take that. Yes, it's true. It happened to me. That's what I can tell you. But thank God today we know what it is we wanted. All right. Anyhow, so as we were saying, you want to sow that seed, and the same thing goes for your relationship. You want that when you sow it, there's a purpose behind it. So now come the second step, where I say it is like you're wetting the plant. You say you're not talking.
Yeah, I understand.
You're wetting the plant
Yeah.
because you're taking care. So this is the stage where you need to take care of the relationship. It is not to make big decisions as yet. No. It's not to say that.
This is the courting.
Yeah, this is courting. You're
Where
going
they
into
put
that
out.
zone now. Yeah, you're going out.
No, they start to go out.
You see what most people do
Or start to
at that early stage.
Communicate more.
It's talk marriage. They talk about
And
they want to
they
live with each other.
and
They
they
talking
live with each other.
They want to have child, but you see you ain't know the person so good yet.
No,
it's
it's
good to
good.
have it.
No, it's good to, to go
Get
out.
familiar with each other.
Or they meet us,
Familiarize. Take the time as you're going about, to get to know each other more, and don't make decisions that you may regret, because you may fill your heart with a lot of emotions that yeah boy, he going good and this is the person I want to be with, but you see, you didn't take your time and allow time to pass before you make a decision. So let me tell you guys something here. Marriage, to reach marriage is a goal. But let me tell you something, if you go about it the wrong way, it becomes a curse. It becomes a curse, because when you do that, you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Alright? We'll reach to that part. Alright? So you have to also be careful of the fact that there are others that may not like the person that you're with. Here comes the fact that while the tree going, insects can attack it. The insects are the people who jealous and envy. Who don't like a relationship. Who don't want to see you happy. No distress. And
you will be there anyway.
friends close to you. Friends close to you.
Those things, yeah.
They may like how the person operates around you. Person might bring a little flowers to you.
I found out that they don't really like the person. It's because they're jealous.
Yeah, they want that.
They're not getting that, so they now jealous what you getting. So that's why you have to be careful of your friends that you have around you.
Exactly.
Your friends that will tell you in your problems too, or your problems.
What happens between you and that person?
Explain
If
that
you
one.
begin to relate to them already,
Yeah.
you're telling them your business, don't do that.
Your business.
Don't do
Yeah.
that. Don't do that. I mean, if it's something drastic or more, serious, in the sense where something happening between our altercation with the only person. All right. But we come to talk about that today. So in the second stage, we're talking about, the jealousy, the envy, the people around. So you need to nurture your relationship in a way that you don't get others involved in what you're going about. right? Is that is why in the first one you're supposed to know who you're going with, so that when you reach the stage and you say, okay, let me be together.
As he said, don't get nobody involved. We're not saying that, you know, if you want advice, you know you're going to the right person.
That's not different.
But if I don't have a relationship, right, and you going into a relationship, right, and you come and tell me for advice, I don't have a relationship now.
It's like I'm married, a person that's not married, trying to give married advice.
What kind of advice, like, honestly, you have people who will give out good advice, but then again, you have to be careful.
Yeah, but you have to be in it.
You know, to have experience.
I'm not going to take advice from somebody who's not in a marriage.
Just because know because that person don't know.
You don't know what marriage is about. Are you with somebody? Are you married with somebody?
Exactly.
No, you're not with. So how could you give me that advice? You can't give me that advice, and that is the mistake a lot of people make. Some people going through terrible relationships, bad relationships, but they want to give you good advice, and your relationship in a mess. So you need to be careful who you tell what is what.
Or who you're confining.
And who you're confining. Alright? So we're going to move on to the third step where I note here as it grows, there is meteor challenges. Now I just reference it, rain, storm, floods. We're talking about the seed. We're talking about the seed. But we're talking about your relationship horse.
Hey, horse.
Yeah, we're talking about your relationship. Quarrels.
What are you calling all your horse?
Quarrels.
Tell him don't quarrel like that.
Fights, misunderstanding.
Yeah, it's all them things in a relationship.
Must encounter these things.
They don't have no relationship.
None so whatever. No
well,
marriage.
I don't know about the fighting part, but
yeah, well, not everybody is usually fighting part.
But
you do have
misunderstanding.
misunderstandings.
Let me use it in that you must have.
You will encounter that. And most people get alarmed like that. No. If it reaches the point where the person physically hits you, then watch yourself. Watch yourself. But we ain't talking about that today. We're talking about quarrels, misunderstanding, fights. Fights, not the physical, not the hand fisting. No, we're talking about verbal fights that they're going to have. Alright? So this is what we call the third step in the sense where as the relationship goes along, you're going to experience this thing, but it's not to get alarmed. It is just for you to realize what adjustments you had to make. You understand? If it is that you're doing something the person don't like, stop doing it. If the person, they themselves have to realize the dislikes and the likes of the relationship, the things that you don't like, you know, if it is that you know.
Yeah, that's why I had in the beginning like communicate. That is why.
Proper communication.
Communication.
You see them set a phone call.
Courting and things.
In the beginning, you set a phone call. It does help. The long phone calls, even though people are so bored.
You can talk, blah, blah, blah.
But it helps us.
Yes, it is.
You understand?
Oh, we so real talk. Talk. Because, so yeah, I could talk. So, yeah.
Anyway.
He can't say nothing because he knows he likes to talk. I'm not a talker. Or I don't know if I realize that's hard to talk. Anyway, let's go.
So the fourth step, so that we can finish fast somewhere, because they know madam saying I talk plenty, right? The fourth step is through all this, the tree begins to grow and bear fruit.
Yeah, like maturing.
The tree grow up nice, and you know, sooner or later there's gonna be a fruit. And the fruit we're talking about is the healthy relationship. You understand? Yep. You're gonna experience things that you know you didn't see yourself reaching in life. Now this is where the part where it comes like you wanna live with a person, or you can see yourself marrying a person. You know, you start to think about future plans, you know.
Think about, you know, children, a family with this person.
You understand? That is what we're talking about. So, in a nutshell, the seed had to plant. You had to wet and take care of the plant. Alright, the seed. Should I start fixing the plant?
Yes.
Take care of the seed. Then, the plant is going to begin to grow. And then it's going to begin to bear fruits. So those 4 steps are the steps that you need to take in order for you to at least have a healthy relationship. Is it going to be perfect?
No.
Not gonna be
Nothing is.
It's not going to be perfect. But at least you're going to have stability. You any relationship. That is going to take you far enough to the point where you get engaged, you get married, and you continue to do that thing. Marriage advice, we're going to give you that in our next video.
Yeah.
Alright? So that was today for the singles. If you know anybody that is single, any young ladies,
Let's share,
young
share,
fellas,
share,
you can
share,
with
share,
them.
share.
We appreciate it. Alright? So, with that said and done, you can continue to follow us on Instagram. I'm Cool57.
Patrice Harris 26.
Yes, that is our personal account, and our general Triskev. You can follow us on Instagram also. Don't forget Facebook. You can find us there at Triskev, and
on Twitter. Tweet.
Recently joined Twitter.
Oh, I like that. I like this. Tweet.
He's like,
On Twitter, Tris and Kev, with followers going up.
slowly but surely, we're gonna get there. Remember, guys, what we're doing here is to inspire, motivate, and uplift, and that is what it's about. So we're just giving the
It's
experience
no,
that we
this
have.
is the wrong room. It's inspiration, motivation, and thing to uplift you.
All right. So we hope you guys get that. We hope you guys enjoy it. As we said, share it. As always, we say on the vibe
Right, and together for